Mnuchin says negotiators will try to narrow remaining differences on Friday. NTV4X.com News ID 5-0E30031 GMT by Ross J. Berland U.S. Treasury Secretary Mnuchin says negotiators are close on several issues. TrumpvÄ's first choice is to do a deal. Mnuchin says coronavirus talks are close on a lot of issues but still apart on a handful of others. More comments. Says talks not over. The White House offered compromises on enhanced unemployment, evictions. Says weV<silence> made a lot of progress. Says White House said it would consider payments on rental assistance. NBSP says Trump will not sign a bill with a large amount of money for state and local governments. Says negotiators will try to narrow remaining differences on Friday. Says our first choice is a global deal, but we'll do a smaller one. Says two sides closer on a lot of issues but far apart on some big issues. Additional statements from officials. The White House Chief of Staff Meadows says there's still a considerable amount apart on a compromise that can be signed into law. Senate Democratic leader Schumer. White House negotiators were unwilling to meet in the middle, wanted a deal that was mostly their way. Senate Democratic leader Schumer: we want to sit down tomorrow and negotiate, we want to keep going. Senate Democratic leader Schumer. Democrats disappointed with result of coronavirus talks. U.S. House Speaker Pelosi: we are very far apart, it is most unfortunate. U.S. House Speaker Pelosi: negotiators had a consequential meeting that showed differences in each side's values. Market implications. Wall Street carries on regardless, but in time, this dragging on is bound to have an impact. Wall Street close, bulls stay on top in countdown to NFP showdown. Investors should be bracing for weaker employment and spending numbers in the absence of a new broad and substantial fiscal package. NBSP optimism on a V-shaped rebound will be severely tested over the next couple of months at this rate. The non-farm payrolls are up next. How will markets react to what could be very concerning data? More on this here. NBSP non-farm payrolls preview hints point to an awful July. NBSP. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.